Okay. Changed a couple settings. Looks like it's not as bad as it was earlier. I'm just testing a couple things here real quick. It's better now? Okay. I have an RTX voice program that was supposed to help with background distracting noises, but I think it's wonky. I'm probably gonna have to look and figure out what's going on with it, because I noticed it was, yeah, the volume was shooting like crazy, and I didn't know if that was just on my end, but apparently it was everywhere. Sounds a little low. I did turn it down a bit. I can turn it up, see if that sounds a little bit better. Ramon, what's up? What's up, JT? What's up, Colin? Thanks for the luck. Hopefully we do well. I actually did a multi earlier. You know, the bathroom luck. We had to test that out. And I got another Beerus. My Beerus is rainbowed, so the Beerus I pulled today was worthless. So that's... I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Good because I got an LR. Bad because... That's one of my whammies. I have two whammies right now. It's, let me see. So out of the summonable LRs, I have 3 that are rainbowed. And it's Trunks and Goten. Goku Frieza. And Beerus and Whis. Those are my 3 rainbowed LRs right now. So those are the 3 that I didn't want to get. And then I get Beerus. So that's terrible. Besides the 2 new units, I don't have the Tech LR Gohan. That's really who I want to get. Part of the reason why I'm even summoning on this banner is because I'll finally have 500 coins again. And if I don't pull Gohan from this, I'll probably just buy him with coins. Let me see. There's also the LR Rose. I don't have him. And I don't have the movie Broly. I wouldn't mind pulling them. I'm not going to spend coins on them. But I wouldn't mind getting them. Because those are like, you know, two of the only LRs that I don't have. They're kind of old. So we'll see how that goes. This is a terrible banner. I will preface by saying that you should, if you're free to play, you shouldn't spend a lot on these banners because it's not great. Besides the featured LR or LRs, you have the Vegeta and then the, you know, Krillin and Gohan. But besides that, the rest of these cards, this Krillin's okay. This Krillin's not bad. This one is not. And then I guess this Gohan's a good support card. Nail is not bad. Nail is pretty good. This Goku, I think he got an EZA or Easy Awakening. I think it's he's all right, I guess. Then there's this Goku, and this Goku, and then that Vegeta. Then this Frieza can AoE. That's about all that it's good for. This Frieza's actually pretty good. I actually really like this Frieza. The only problem is he has to get hit in order to get his buff. It's a nice buff, like he gets like doubles attack or something. I don't know how many times it stacks, but like he hits super hard. Only problem is he has to get hit first. Let's see who else. All the SRs. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of crap. But that's how a legendary banner is. So, anyhow, that's what we're looking at. We're trying to get, obviously, Vegeta or the Krillin and Gohan. Alternatively, there's 3 other LRs that I don't have that I'm trying to get. I'd like to see if we can get one of them. We'll go from there. You will still get either one of the new units. That'd be nice. I'm not as hopeful. We have 500 stones. We're gonna do all 500 stones because I already pulled the Goku and the Frieza. I didn't get the third form. I kind of wanted to go for the third form, but then I just didn't. I figured he's not Dokkan Fest exclusive, so I could probably just get him anytime. So I'm not gonna worry about it because he'll probably just pop up some other time. The Piccolo, I didn't get the Piccolo either, but like I said, he's not Dokkan Fest exclusive, so you have a chance to get him anytime. So I didn't worry about it. So we're gonna be dumb and use them all here. So wish me luck. Good luck to y'all if y'all are summoning as well. Let's go ahead and get into it. No combo. But like if you get a fusion, or if you get one of the special, like Hercule riding Boo, or Mai and Trunks, those are LRs. Fusion is an LR. Anything outside of that, you don't know. Obviously, if you get Xeno or Black Rift. What's up, Dark Ganon? And we get a Whis. Actually, I don't mind getting this Whis. This Whis is pretty good. And I don't have him maxed out. Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't rainbow him. All the others can go to hell. And Caulifla. That's an easy 3 coins for me. I already have her rainbowed. That's the only bright side, I guess, for these shitty banners for the legendary is most of these units are old units and you're going to get a lot of unfeatured, but most of the time it'll probably be a unit that's rainbowed and then you can just get 3 coins out of it. So that's the bright side for me. Okay, that could be good or bad. That's either good or bad. Krillin can either... Oh, super long. Okay, this might be good. Krillin's either LR or 3 crap SSRs, if I remember right. But we got the super long, and we got Nappa. Okay, so that's one dupe for Nappa. Nappa's been pretty fun. I've used him on a bunch of teams recently. Like, he tanks fairly well. His big thing is, like, also having the AoE. And then being able to kill him off and bring in Vegeta is always fun. It was always nice to have, like, a good Nappa card. Because for the longest time there wasn't one. Like, I think before this card, the best Nappa was, well, there was the one that you could get in the shop. That one wasn't exactly great. The other one was, the Great Ape Nappa, I guess? I guess that might have been the next best one. Long Kamehameha guarantees an LR. Nice, nice. Well, that was in combination, so that was always good. This one looks like it's gonna be booty. Oh, well, there's a featured card, I guess. There's a third form, not the right one. Did I rainbow this 18? I rainbowed one of them. I need a bunch of coins out of some of these units. I'll have to check it after we're done. No combo there. Oh, fusion though. We got a fusion though. Let's go. Which one's the better of the two new ones? I heard Vegeta's better. I mean, Vegeta would definitely be on more categories. Is it going to be at the end? Look at all these Gokus. What up, Dan? Vegeta's better? That's what I kind of figured. Oh, wrong Vegeta. Majin Vegeta. I'm getting all these older ones. Boo and 18. You can rock the TUR if he's rainbowed. No, mine's not rainbowed. This one's probably going to be garbage. No combinations, no special animations. That looks cool. I'm new here. What game are you playing? What's up, Nate? I know, right? All the old LRs. That's what, 3 that I pulled on this banner so far? You got Gohan and Krillin, new Vegeta, and Goku in 500 stones. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I think we're already halfway into 500. This old Goku. It's a buff man simulator. Alright, 5 multis in. We've gotten 2 old LRs. Well, I guess Nappa's not super old. Not like Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta is super old. Trunks, you forgot my... Gonna get a Whis rewind, maybe? Whis? No. Damn it. This one's probably garbage too. Death Reaper, what's up? Couldn't get Frieza, went 1k for him. Rip. I was happy to get both of them pretty early. Like, it was one rotation for both for me. Do you know, okay, I just finished the first term for my MBA and have been turning law school applications in this month. Nice, nice, nice. Trunks. I think I recently rainbowed him, so that's another 3 coins I can get out of him. Got Goku second multi, but got 3-4 new LRs for this, so no complaints. Yeah, really can't complain about that. Like, getting LRs in general is hard. So for me, as long as it's not one that I have rainbowed, I'm fine with. Like, the beer is hurt because I have him rainbowed and there's nothing I can do with it. Because I don't think I'm going to... I've been holding on to some of them, but I don't know if I'm going to keep holding on. Like, Goku Frieza, I have 2 extra after I rainbowed him. But I don't know what I'm going to do with those cards. Like, I can't bring myself to just trade them in. But I've been hoarding a lot of cards recently, so I need to start getting rid of some of them. I hope you get LR Broly. I hear he's good. Well, you are the expert. Alright, so we haven't pulled either one of them yet. We got 3 more multis. That's a bunch of people. Pulled 2 Mighty Masks, so 3 dupes on LR Gohan and Goten. Hopefully their EZA is amazing. We'll have to see. Yeah, mine's been rainbowed for a while. I would definitely like to see him get a pretty buff EZA. Wow, this is a really old 17. And another 17. And a Krillin. And a Pan. Wow, this multi sucks. Boo! Hey! Let's go. Alright. See, I didn't need to pull on that banner anymore. We get 3rd form right here. Didn't have to waste my time. Nice, nice. I'll take that. Yeah. Dude, I told you, they're not... If they're not DFE, you can pull them from anything. So that's why I was like, I didn't stress too much about not getting them. Like him and the Piccolo. Like, watch me pull the Piccolo now. I'm only pulling on the LR banners because I really want Janemba, so if I don't pull them, I just want to be able to buy them from the coins. I think I'm at 190 right now. Oh yeah, I forgot about Janemba. I don't know if I want to go for Janemba. I think I'm just going to go ahead and buy a Gohan. Third form Frieza is a god. I heard he's pretty good. Obviously, he should go really well with the new final form. Bardock. Alright. I don't believe I have them rainbowed, so... Anyway, last multi. Can we get either one of them? That's not promising. Beerus, do something. Beerus, please. No. He failed me. Because I was talking shit to him. It's either LR Janemba or Tapion for me. More towards Janemba because the art is godlike. Not really thirsty for LR Super Saiyan 2 Tech Gohan. There's just been a lot of events recently where he would have been really good. So that's kind of like why I want to get him. Tapion I already got. Watching Goresh below 1k before getting really great pulls is despair. I mean, that's about normal, I think, for any kind of LR banner. Look at this. Look at this. Friggin' Tawa. The one card that I didn't have for like, what, 5 years? 5-6 years of this game? I couldn't pull this card. This is the third one I pulled now, since they brought her back. Alright, so that's all the summons. Let's go collect our coins. Alright, so we have a lot of coins. We have the Bardock we won. Yay JP and this background, so I guess let's collect all this. Well, I guess we can't collect the Bardock because we need to clean out the box. Yeah, we got Bardock. Yay. Okay. Let's do our wish. They put her back in the pool? Yeah. But Frieza, no. They didn't put Frieza in. They put her and Mira, the old physical Mira, back in the game because there was an EZA for them for the event. So that's pretty much the only reason why they put them back in the game. Now with Dokkan, I really only pull on big celebrations, so now until next time I'll pull probably be New Year's. Yeah, I think like they might do another Heroes thing in like, what, a month or two? And then after that will probably be the New Year's thing. I usually just pick the first 3. I don't really care. Get some wishes, get some Kais, get some mats. I guess I could have gone for the meat. The stamina meat. That would have been something, but whatever. Actually, no, it's here. We can do so much with that Frieza. That Frieza is garbage. The problem is that Frieza already has a Dokkan Awakening. That's the problem with that card. It was one of the first Dokkan Awakened cards. And Dokkan Awakens to a shitty Golden Frieza that doesn't do anything. Like, he gets like the most minor buff from Dokkan Awakening out of any card. Like, that's why I never Dokkan Awakened mine. Because back then you couldn't reverse. If you Dokkan Awakened the card, that was it. It was stuck in that mode. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to Dokkan Awaken him. But yeah, that's the other problem. Like, the other cards, it made sense to bring them back because they got a Dokkan Awakening. This one, it's already Dokkan Awakened, so I don't know what you're going to be able to do with the card. I mean, I'd love for them to bring back the card. I'd like to rainbow him. I think that'd be fun, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're planning to do with that. Alright, we gotta clean out the box. We got a lot of shit I need to get rid of. So, let's see. Counting the one I did earlier, we did 11 multis. We got 3 LRs. That's not terrible. It's not super great either. We didn't get either of the new ones, so that sucks. Thankfully, some of them are useful. As in, I don't have them rainbowed. But then, one of them was a rainbowed one, so that's unfortunate. But you know, two of them I can use for paths, so that's fine. We'll take a look at them in a second as soon as I clean out all of this garbage. Don't know if that's going to be enough. That's probably not going to be enough. I had a decent amount of space before, so... Oh, that was enough. Sweet. Okay. We'll worry about the SSRs later. Okay, so the two LRs I could use were Majin Vegeta and Nappa. Which they should both be on the extreme side. Yep. So Nappa is my first dupe, by the way. I actually pulled them when they first came out. And it wasn't like I really wanted to go for them. This kind of happens. I'm just gonna go the normal route. Because like he starts off with extra attacks, so getting some crit would be nice. Right now I mainly use him as sometimes if I need a tank, mainly World Tournament. Because his AoE is kind of fun to have since he's an AGL type. I don't know why I gave him that one dodge. Like that one dodge is going to do anything. But yeah, there's Nappa. Now we gotta do Majin Vegeta. Oh, we rainbowed him. This is the last spot. So he becomes my fourth rainbowed summonable LR. Or, you know what I mean, regular LR, not the Dokkan Fest exclusive ones. Of course, that also means I don't want to pull any more of them. And then the only other one we pulled was Beerus, which, like I said, I don't need, so he's just gonna sit in the box. But we did get a couple of other useful cards. Let me see. I know we got Strength Whis, and I'm fairly certain I didn't rainbow him yet. We did pull him. I haven't messed with him at all, though. So we got that Goku. He still needs one more path before he can Dokkan Awaken. See, this is my third Tawa. Like, this is in the span of like a couple months. Because I didn't pull her when they first brought her back. I was mad I didn't get her because I tried to get her when she came out. I got her later on from some other banner that she was featured on, and that was my first copy. And then I got my second copy from, I think, Tickets. I think the Tickets I got one. So this is my third one in like the span of a few months. Okay, so I know there's Whis somewhere. There he is. My first dupe? That's my first dupe. Wow. That's weird. Is he even SA10? It's not even 10. Fuck. So I can't even do this. Yeah, I can't even do this. But one day, I'll finish working on him. Bardock is still one path away. Okay, we got a few cards, more than a few cards that was at least, you know, a path. But I think that's it. Yeah, that should be it for those. The other one was a new card. That was that third form Frieza, which I'm actually pretty excited for, because I did really want to get him, but I didn't want to keep pulling on the banner. So we'll work on that later. So that freed up enough space we can get our prize Bardock. Those in global, y'all got the Frieza. We get the Bardock on this side. I'll work on him later. So let's go to the EZA and go get some more stones from this. I don't think I'm going to pull any more on the banner. I've already done 11 multis. That's probably all I feel like spending on it. And honestly, a lot of that was just from events. Like, they've been pretty generous with events lately. So I'm probably just gonna save from now until end of the year, and then decide whether or not I'm gonna do, like, New Year's. They usually have that step up banner with a guaranteed LR. I need to see what they have on that banner before I decide whether or not I want to pull on it, because otherwise I might just keep saving and wait till the anniversary. Before this, I had like really good luck on another game, and so that should have been a sign that I was gonna have bad luck on this one. But I was gonna summon on in that game anyway, and it was Disgaea RPG. They had the new Asagi Overlord banner, and if y'all play that game, y'all know what I'm talking about. I had to summon for her. I had no choice. I had no choice. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know, since I had really good luck on that banner, I figured it would mean doom for me on this banner. But I guess it wasn't super terrible. Like I said, we got 3 LRs, even though it wasn't anything new. We did get a new card, which was funny. We got third form Frieza that's out on the Frieza banner, but we got him on the LR banner. So we got one new card. It just wasn't an LR. You got Broly, not Frieza. Rip. What are you talking about? You got nothing but Brolys. Nate's the Broly King. How you doing, Soul? Haven't seen you in a while. Did you do your pulls? Did you do any pulls? To be honest, the main reason why I even felt like doing the 500 on this legendary banner was because I had a lot of really good luck on the first couple banners. Like, I only spent, what, 300 on the first 2 banners because I was lucky enough to get them one rotation through. So like, I had a bunch saved up, but since it didn't take very long for me to get both of them, I was like, fuck it, I'll just save it. We'll go on to the next banner. This Frieza's really buff after his EZA, so I'm expecting good things out of this Goku. I wonder if that means this Frieza's like better off now versus what he used to be like. Because I remember for a while people would just reverse Dokkan him because he stacks when he's in his non-Dokkan form. Whoops. I thought they linked better than that. I guess not. So how's everyone else's pulls been? I'm assuming y'all's pulls were better than mine, since we didn't get either one of them. Dan obviously had some really great luck. It's pretty hit or miss depending. Because like I've seen some people have really great luck, and I've seen some people have not so great luck. I'm pretty much in the middle. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't what I was hoping for. Like, it would have been nice to get one of the new ones, but we didn't get either one of the new ones. We didn't get any new ones in general out of the 3 that we got. I think I'm still going to go ahead and go for Gohan. I've been wanting to pull him for a while. We didn't get him here. I have the coins. Janemba would be cool, but I don't really need to go for Janemba, I think. We'll finish up the EZA, then we'll go ahead and buy Gohan. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish getting him up to LR, though, because I don't know what exactly he needs. Let's see what medals he needs. Like right now, besides Dokkan, I know Legends was doing stuff. I logged into Legends a little while ago because I was trying to see if they gave out a lot of stuff, and it doesn't look like they did. So I already deleted the game. I just was hoping maybe they gave out a lot of stuff, but no, they didn't. At least not for me. Maybe for other people they did. I haven't logged into that game in a while. Besides that, 7 Deadly Sins. I've been summoning on the current banner on 7 Deadly Sins, but like I don't know if they're good units or not. I like collecting the units, so that's what I'm going for. They just had a FES event, but there were 2 FES units, but I had to go 900 to get the one, which was the female Ludicell. There was another unit, but I didn't even bother trying to go for him because I'd already used like all of my currency trying to get Ludicell, and now I'm like struggling trying to see if I can get both new units on the current banner. Like I got one of them super early, the Easton. It's like a new Easton and a new Mono, and I got I got Easton fairly early, but then I can't seem to get mono, so it's going to take me probably the rest of the 600 to pull her. Like, I started playing Konosuba, that new gacha game that came out about a month ago. It's been pretty fun. I've summoned on a few of the banners. The swimsuit units, I'm only missing Melissa's swimsuit unit, because I didn't really go for it, to be honest. I just didn't feel like trying to summon for it. I'd already gotten her regular form, and everyone said her regular form's really good, so you don't need to go for the swimsuit one, so I didn't. And then later on, I was starting to pull for swimsuit units, and I was like, you know, I should have pulled for her. But I'm pretty sure they'll end up bringing it back one day. What other games? I started playing Mega Man Dive. I know they have a new banner, but I haven't really been playing that a lot. What else have I been playing? My friends got me to play Pokemon Masters. I don't know what I'm doing in that game. I just did pulls, and I got like Red, Blue, and Leaf. The Sigma version, I think they called it. And that's been my main team so far. But besides that, I really don't know what's going on. I'm just playing a bunch of different games, just kind of killing time, to be honest. Like, I still play Dokkan from time to time. It took me a while to finish that Bardock event. That Bardock event was really annoying. Like, a couple of the phases was super easy because you just have AoE units, but then some of them, the AoE units aren't strong enough. And that became a problem. Like, physical, like using a physical team was a little bit difficult because I think, like, it was better if you used Pure Saiyan versus just like a regular AoE unit. And I know, like, you could have used second form Frieza and just buffed him to try to clear it, but for me it was easier using Broly. Especially like the old physical Broly. After his EZA, he's like super buff, so. Like, when you get to the last stage, if you're lucky enough to have Broly on that last stage, he can launch up to like 4 supers. So after his EZA, you know, he's doing a lot of damage, he gets buffed up, and he throws like 3 or 4 supers, that's almost the whole stage. And then you just need your last 2 to clean it up. And that's pretty much what I ended up doing. The other hard one was, was it using a tech team? Because there's really only one tech AoE unit, and that's Majin Vegeta. The problem is, even with his EZA, he's not really strong. So what you end up having to do, at least what I did, what I found, was you went double Majin Vegeta, so you had to find a friend with Majin Vegeta. And then you put a bunch of buffers on your team, and then you use nuking items. So then, if you have it planned out right, and you buff up your Vegetas, they should be able to take out most of the stages, like, you know, one after each other. Like, they should be strong enough with the buffs to be able to take out the first the first waves, and then when you get to the final wave, you need to use the nuking item. That's probably the only one out of the 5 elements that I needed to win that way. All the other ones I just was able to just blast through. But for the tech team, that one was a little bit more difficult. Alright, what do we got here? Goku's starting to get a little more buff. He's not even Super Saiyan yet. You know, I really like Buff Boo. Tech Buff Boo's pretty good. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, it's stuck loading. Come on. There we go. Getting hung up there. Starting to run out of Friezas. If I run out of transforming Frieza, I can use Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza's are pretty good. I think after his EZA is like +3, 120. He got a pretty good EZA. Wow, this is really running slow. There is a transformation. Let's go. Let's go. I feel like all they really do is just pile on more life bars. Okay, double Frieza means I'm not gonna get shit from this. These guys definitely don't link up well. We'll just do that. Oh, but we get the extra attack, so that's good. I don't remember if there's a mission. I don't think there's a mission for 15. I think usually the missions are like time-based for stage 10 and stage 20. Oh, that works out. Nice. Let's go. Actually, you should be dead anyway, though. Oh. So yeah, so like I said, if you're not able to find transforming Frieza, you can just go for Golden Frieza. It's a pretty good alternative. I'll set that up for next stage, give someone a 6 in case they need it. It also gives you 2 tanks in case you need the tanks. I should have enough money to EZA Goku. They've been pretty generous with the statues, so I should definitely have enough. That should be enough to finish him. Hit him with that uppercut. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Wow, I don't know why this is taking so long. Just discovered your stream and it's just so relaxing. I will stop by again from time to time. Greetings from Germany. Well, thank you. Much appreciated. If you did some summons, hopefully it went better for you than it did for me. Put the cells together. So it's really weird. I thought the Frieza would link better with Cell, but apparently not. Let's see. That's not gonna work out. Okay, we'll just put you up front. At least we can do this and get Cells and Frieza. That's probably better off damage-wise anyway. Yeah, they're just piling on the life bars. He's already at 10. Is Buff Boost still called, like when you put him in the Google Translate, is it still Australian Force God? I remember when he first transformed, that was all anybody ever talked about. It's like he's the Australian Force God. Like some of the translations are pretty hilarious. Like I know that's not what he meant, but some of them are really, really weird. Okay, so we got Frieza. Nice, perfect. Oh, we were talking about the old Frieza. The old Final Form Frieza. So back in the day, there was like a bunch of different Friezas that you could get. Final Form was one of them. There was the old Tech third form, the Strength second form, and then you had a bunch of those first forms. You could change each one of them into a Golden Frieza. And they were all basically the same animation-wise, but they had different passives. Like their passives were based off whatever the original form was that you changed them from. So like one of the most sought after ones was second form, because second form's passive was like disable guard, I think, or something like that. So when he became Golden Frieza, he could do the same thing, disable guard or whatever. So he was doing, on average, I think more damage than the others were. You got both Goku and Frieza. Got 150 stones left for the banner today. I pulled Vegeta, so I'm more than satisfied. Last year wasn't so good though. That's pretty good. Yeah, congrats, man. It's really hard to pull some of these cards. That's also like, I'm not really stressing too much even though I didn't pull either one, because we did end up getting some LRs. And at least, you know, I was able to rainbow my Majin Vegeta. And then we finally got one path for Nappa, so we can at least give him some crit finally. We've got the new third form, which I'm happy about. It wasn't bad. Plus, I don't know when's the next time I'm going to be summoning on a Dokkan banner. Like, maybe if they release a really good unit, I might try, but I don't know. I don't think I am for a while. Maybe not until the anniversary. Wow, this is really terrible. Ugh. I can't do anything with any of this. Probably New Year's, unless leaks for the anniversary look really good, then maybe I'll just wait for the anniversary. Okay, let's go with... Oh, this is really annoying. Okay, fine, we'll just do this. Damn. Oh well. I thought it was going to fall a different way. Was really lucky after all, maybe 900 stones for all units. What did you pull, by the way? I'm pretty new and wasn't there. When did you do your summons? We did about 11 summons. I got Beerus and Whis, which was the disappointing one because I have them rainbowed. After that we got Majin Vegeta, which was the last path I needed to rainbow him. And we also got Nappa, so I was able to get my first path for Nappa. So we got 3 LRs total out of 11 multis. Got a few other SSRs that were useful. The Bardock, the transforming Bardock, him and his wife. Strength Whis, which was actually, I think, my first stupid was Strength Whis. And then we got third form Frieza. There's a few other cards I got too that were useful at least. We got, like, useful cards to me are fine. Like, as long as it's not a card that's already rainbowed. We got quite a few of those too, which I'm going to have to trade in for coins. But, you know, at least they, you know, with the coin system, at least that has a use as well. I'll just open that side up. Like, for Goku and Frieza, I got super lucky. Like, I told people earlier, like, I only had to go 1 rotation deep on both banners to get them. So I only spent like 300 on those. We spent about 550 on the legendary banner. We spent more on the legendary banner than we did for Goku and Frieza. Like, the main prize obviously are the 2 LRs, the 2 main LRs. The secondary SSRs I wanted as well, but since they're not Dokkan Fest exclusive, you know, you can get them anytime, which, you know, that's pretty much what I showed when I pulled third form off of the legendary banner. I watched a little bit of Goresha's stream this morning, like right after the banner first dropped. I was actually going to stream when the banner dropped, but I saw they were streaming. I was like, you know what, I'll do mine later. I just felt like watching and see what they did. Like, I think they did like 5,000 stones. That's insane. And he ended up having really good pulls after a while. Like, I think the beginning he was having pretty bad luck, but then after that period he started pulling like crazy. So I know he ended up pulling at least 5 Vegetas. So he rainbowed his Vegeta. I don't know if he ended up rainbowing Krillin and Gohan. I think he got at least 2 copies when I watched. I didn't finish watching it, but from what I watched, it was pretty crazy. And he was pulling LRs left and right. Like, he was pulling a lot. You know, it's nice if you have the money to be able to throw around like that. I definitely don't. think part of the thing for me too is I don't want to try to rainbow all the LRs like that, because then it's too many whammies then whenever you try to summon on a legendary banner. Like, I like to have the, you know, not be upset when I'm pulling an LR. Like, I think that's kind of sad when you get to that point where, you know, you pull an LR but you're pissed off because, you know, I got this guy rainbowed. I don't need this card anymore. Like, right now I'm sitting at 4 currently that do that for me. Yeah, sure, I know what you mean. Luck comes in waves. When it comes in Dokkan, I guess, I'm mostly free to play, not forcing anything. If a unit is useful, I can totally live with that. Yeah. Like I said, it's like, for LRs, those are, you know, the hardest cards to get. You know, they're the rarest cards. So I'm happy with getting any that is useful. Like, if it's a path, great. Because, you know, eventually you do want to rainbow those cards, but it's kind of hard to do so. So for me, I have, like I said, I have 4 currently that are rainbow that are not DFE. It's Trunks and Goten, Goku Frieza, Beerus Whis, and now Majin Vegeta. I was actually really surprised about the Majin Vegeta. I didn't realize I was at that point to where I could rainbow him. When it comes to these whale YouTubers, that's not my kind of lifestyle. That's not most people's lifestyle. Like, props to them for being able to support Dokkan Battle like that. I'm definitely not able to. I'll support wherever I can. Like, I'll buy some packs here or there, but like 5,000 stones like they were doing, there's no way. I'd have to save for a while to get anything like that, like at least a year, I think, because they are pretty generous. They do give out a lot of stones. Like, the 500 I got was mostly from events. Like, I'll buy the pass. Like, I like buying that little pass where you get like 3 stones a day, 5 stones when you purchase. This is like $7, so I buy that from time to time, get some stones that way. Maybe I'll buy the dollar pack, but besides that, I don't really buy too many stones. The other one that I like is when they have the 30 stone pack, because I think the 30 stone pack is something like $8. That one's actually a pretty good deal. There's a couple times also where they'll do a really good deal. There was one deal they did that was for, I think, the 60 stone pack, but they had it really cheap. Like, I think it was like under 30. Like, I think it was under $30 for the 60 stone pack. They only did it one time. I haven't seen them do it since the one time they did it. But that was like literally like the best deal that I think they had. That's probably why I don't see it anymore. But, like, you know, I spend money on the game, but nowhere near, you know, what I used to spend. And nowhere near what all the big spenders spend. So I try to be a little bit more economical. Oh crap, we're running out of stuff. Alright, let's try Broly. I don't think Broly's gonna help, but it's fine. Come on, man, we're not that far away. Only 7 more to go. Watch it replenish after this. Like, this is one thing I still hate about the game, is that their friend system is still garbage. Like we're celebrating 350 million downloads. So you're telling me out of that many players, I can't find one person using Frieza. Transforming Frieza, the one that just got his EZA and everyone was gung-ho about. You're telling me I can't find one person using him? That's bullshit. Like, we're only on stage 23. Like, I'd already finished like 5 stages before I started, so that means I only found 18? Not even 18, 17 of them. 17 out of 350 million kind of sounds a little sus. So they still haven't fixed that. Like, it literally makes no sense. Like, there's no way I shouldn't be able to find somebody using Frieza. Luckily, though, this is not very hard anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. It's just super annoying. Like, they're trying out of their way to be difficult for no reason. And it's not even the first time they've done, like, it's been like this. It's been like this quite a few times. Luckily for, like, the LR EZAs, those are short. Those you only need, you know, those are only 10 stages to get all their medals. Although, that last one was a doozy. That last one was really hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that one was pretty difficult for me. I think that stream is still up if anybody's interested in seeing how hard of a time I had. Although that was like really messed up. Like, I had problems with, I think YouTube had issues with my stream for some reason, and it cut off. Like, if you look at the YouTube version of that stream, it's only like an hour, but if you watch the Twitch version of the stream, it's 2 hours, because the whole last hour is me trying to beat stage 10. Like, I forgot all the major details of that, but from what I remember, I believe I ended up having to bust out Caulifla to beat it. She ended up being the key with her dodging. Yeah, the typical Dokkan problems. I mean, why can't you sort categories or search for them? Sometimes I need 5 minutes to find a category. Let's see what version Z will change and improve. Yeah, like, it's so weird. Like, a lot of times I can just go by, you know, element and then super or extreme, and it's usually the most popular one at the time. Like, right now, Frieza should definitely be the popular pick right now for extreme tech, especially with the EZA going on, because that's what everybody's working on. But for some reason, he doesn't pop up, and I'm like, that makes no sense. And if you go by category, see, it doesn't even change when you go by category. Like, it just totally omits them for some reason, and then it takes you like 1 or 2 battles, usually 1 battle. Like, a lot of times you can just go into a battle and then quit, and then when you come back, they'll pop up again. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is they're just not popping up, and then you can reset the game, but you probably still have to like go through a few battles before it'll finally reset and you can find them again. It's really dumb. Sorry if my English... don't worry about it. That's all good. I do not mind. Besides, this is all Dokkan. We all understand each other when it comes to Dokkan. We've had these same issues for about 6 years now. Someone was talking about part 3. Like there might be a part 3 to the celebration. I wonder what that's gonna do though. Maybe another world tournament. I don't know what else they could do. They've already done most of the events. There's still the Bulma event going on, so that's like free stones. Oh, the music. The music changed. This music's hype. So I should be like 5 stages away now. Yeah, Goku really has not done any damage to me. Shouldn't jinx myself over that, but I mean, it's kind of true. He really hasn't done anything. Frieza, I think, put up a little bit of a fight. But this is not one of the harder ones. I think one day I want to go back and try those older EZAs, like the Broly, the original Broly, and the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku were like 2 of the hardest EZAs I ever did. But I think that's a combination of it being like the first ones and not having the units, the recommended units for it. I want to go back and try them just to see if they're still as difficult as I remember. Like, there's a lot of old fights that I want to go back and revisit. Like, on my channel, there's a lot of old fights that I did back in the day. One day I want to go back and revisit them and see what it looks like now, because it's probably not hard now. Back in the day it was, though. Like, Beerus's event, when you had to get the medals for the Beerus, I remember that was annoying. Because, like, int units weren't very strong back then. And so I was using a really whack-ass team. It was with Android 13 lead. Because before he got awakened, his passive was just like reduction of damage from... See, here we go again. What the fuck? You serious? Fine, we'll go with Boo. It's probably not going to do anything for me, but whatever. Reduction of damage from tech enemies. And I remember I had to like get my friend to put 13 as his leader, because nobody had him as a leader. But I wanted to try it with that specific setup. And we beat it, or I beat it eventually, but it took so long. So I want to go back and revisit it. I don't know if I'm going to use the same team. Maybe. Because, no, 13 got a lot better when he got an awakening. But I don't think his leader skill's all that much better. I think his leader skill is still like just reduction in damage. I just know there will be easy A's for the free-to-play units. Yeah, yeah. But I think those are going to be like easy areas. It's not going to be like an actual easy A, so it's not a lot of stones from it. Like, if you go back and watch vids from, like, year 1 Dokkan, it's crazy how much the game has changed. Like, there's so many things that's changed. Like, going back and watching, like, what year 1 Dokkan looked like, it is really crazy seeing how much things have changed. Like, on the surface, it may not look like that. Like, if someone outside came in, they might not know. But if you've been playing the game for all this time, it is really crazy to look at. Like, the first big boss that was released was Strength Broly. And the big deal about that was, 1, he had an AoE attack. And then 2, he had like, I think 3 life bars? Which was like the most that we'd seen at the time. And then when Cell came out, Cell wasn't nearly as bad, but he had the healing mechanic. And he had, I think, 3 or 4 life bars. But that was considered like a big deal back then. You know, now they're pushovers, you know, when you do those events. Like, they have harder versions of the events, but like, just the original version of those boss stages back then was a big deal. I think a few streams ago we were talking about Sword Art Online memory defrag had shut down, which I had started playing that game not too long after I started playing Dokkan Battle. Like, that game was something that I played around the same time as Bleach Brave Souls. There are a few other games that were out around that time. And so, you know, always, you know, when a game gets up there in age, this game is approaching 7 years, you know, the inevitable questions about, well, how much longer is this game going to last? You know, all that pops up. And, you know, I think Dokkan Battle can last quite a while. It just depends on what the publisher decides to do in the future. But the opportunity is definitely there for it to be able to keep going. Like, you got the movie coming out next year. You know, the manga's still going. You know, possibly the anime might come back. There's a lot of material that they can use. You know, what? Heroes is still going. There's so many different things that they could go. Like, I feel like Dokkan could be around for a while. Dokkan was completely different. I remember coming back to Dokkan for the second anniversary. Before that, the games wasn't that appealing to me. That was when the addiction kicked in. It's funny because for me, it's almost like an opposite kind of effect when it came to Dokkan Battle. I watched Dragon Ball when I was a kid, like the original Dragon Ball. I didn't really watch Dragon Ball Z a lot when it came out. My friends did. I watched a few episodes here and there, and I watched some of the movies, but I wasn't super into Dragon Ball when it was out. Like, I guess later on nostalgia kind of kicked in and all that, and when Resurrection F came out, you know, that's when my friend showed me Dokkan Battle. And like, around that time, I was still playing Brave Frontier. You know, Brave Frontier was one of the first gacha games that really hooked me. But I was starting to get, you know, tired of it. So I was starting to fall out of playing Brave Frontier, and that's when, you know, the Resurrection F movie came out, which was a huge deal. I didn't watch the, that was like their second movie that came out when, they were really starting to reboot Dragon Ball, because it was the Super Saiyan God movie, the Beerus movie. That was the one that came out before it. I didn't watch that one. Like, I did eventually watch it, but I didn't watch it when it came out. Resurrection F was the first one that I had watched, and that was like the first Dragon Ball that I had watched in quite a while. But yeah, we were waiting in line to watch the movie, and he was playing a Dokkan Battle, and he showed it to me. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And the reason I liked it was, you know, people make fun of it being a bubble poppy game, but I love puzzle games. And like, it was either going to be Dokkan Battle or Puzzles and Dragons, which was, I think, out around the same time. A lot of my friends were playing Puzzles and Dragons, but I didn't, for some reason, I didn't want to play it. And so I saw Dokkan Battle, and it had like these, you know, the puzzle aspect of it was fun to me. And that's really why I started playing Dokkan Battle. The Dragon Ball part was like secondary to me at the time. It's really kind of sad to say that now, but yeah, the reason I started playing Dokkan Battle was the Resurrection F movie, my friend showing me the game, and me liking the puzzle part of it. More than 6 years later, almost 7 years later, I'm still playing this stupid bubble popping game. My friend doesn't even play it anymore. Like, I every time there's something new that happens, I tell him about it, and he's like, oh wow, that's crazy. And that's it. Like, it's so funny. Like, he's the one that got me into this game, and then he just totally fell off and doesn't care anymore. See, look, now I'm finding like all these freezes. Dokkan really made a lot of right decisions the past few months. If they keep it up, it will be around for a good while, I think. Yeah, like, there's a lot of things they can still do. Like, right now, the big thing is them having EZAs for all their cards, right? Which is the big thing everybody wants, is to see, you know, what they do for all the new cards eventually. Like, most of the EZAs have been pretty good. There's a couple of them that I would say were questionable, only because they really didn't seem to do much to them. Which, I guess for power creeping, that makes sense, but it's like, that's not what we want. We want overpowered. But, you know, there's still a lot of cards they have to go. I think eventually, hell, they could do all the cards. They've been talking about the old cards. We've talked about a few old cards that they could bring back, revamp, and do stuff with. I think it'd be really cool if they did. I don't know what they're going to do for some of the cards. Like, we were talking about Final Form Frieza. And I don't like that they took it out of rotation. I understand why they did. I don't like it though. Like I think the card is iconic. Like it's the iconic pose. And there's parts of the game I wish they brought back. Just for the hell of it, you know? Like some of the Super Strike units you can't get anymore, which is a real shame. Because I don't understand why they removed them. Like if you didn't remove all of them, why did you just remove some of them? Like Piccolo Jr. you can't get anymore, and he would not have been great. Like I'm not gonna say he was gonna be a great card. He wasn't a great card in general, but he was one of those cards that you could have thrown on to complete, you know, the Piccolo, the Namekian category. Because right now it was hard until they changed the name thing. Before they changed the name requirement or the name restriction, hey, 90% of the cards were Piccolo, so what were you going to do? How are you supposed to make this team? It was like Piccolo, Nail, Old Piccolo, I think Young Demon Piccolo, and I think that was it. Like, I don't even think you can make a full team before they took away the name restriction. Which was really weird that they even made that in the first place. I was like, why'd y'all make a Namekian category when, like, it's almost all Piccolo? And you can't put them all on the same team. I started watching Dragon Ball Classic when I was a kid, around 2000, I guess. And Dragon Ball Z soon after. Then I bought the mangas and so on. Dragon Ball was always there. Yeah, Dragon Ball, I remember watching, you know, like I said, as a kid. It would come on, like, 5 o'clock in the morning. And, like, that was the only way I would wake up for school, was because I was waking up super early to watch Dragon Ball. Like, my sister used to wake up super early so she could watch Sailor Moon, because they showed that, like, right after. Eventually, we got tired of doing that, and we would just record it. But yeah, they used to show that, like, at 5 o'clock in the morning here. Dragon Ball Z... See, you gotta understand, I'm super old, so this is before they were showing it on, like, Toonami and all the cable cartoon networks. Plus, we didn't have cable anyway. My exposure to Dragon Ball Z was actually the Chinese subtitled knockoff films. Like, when I was growing up, Chinatown would have these rental places where you paid for a membership. It was like, how much was it? Like $30 a month, I think. It was something like $30 a month, and you rent as many tapes as you want for the whole month. So like my dad would rent like 20 tapes at a time, come home, watch them all, go back, get 20 more tapes. And so he would get like all these movies, all these TV series, and then he would start getting some cartoons for me and my sister. And then I remember there was Dragon Ball, but it was still in Japanese, because like I'm used to the Japanese voices. Like I know some people can't stand Goku's Japanese voice, but I grew up with it, so to me that's Goku. I'm not used to the English at all. But that's how I remember Dragon Ball when I was growing up. I wouldn't know anything about what they were saying. I knew it was the Japanese voice because it's iconic. But it was subtitled in Chinese, so like I still didn't know what was going on. But they were just fighting, so it didn't matter. Strength Super Saiyan Goku that came back for the celebration. Haven't seen the monotype supporters either. I don't own a single copy. I have a couple of them. The thing is, like, their banners are pretty bad because they're only monotype. Like, who wants to summon for that? I only have a few of them. Oh, and we're done. Nice. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We are going to buy Gohan. I've already decided this. I was like, either I get him or I don't. I have Tapion, I have 17, I have Frieza, we don't have Gohan. I have Turles, Vegeta, Jiren, Goku, Nappa. I don't have Rose or this Broly. We have Goku, we have androids, we have Broly, we have Frieza, we have the girls, we have the trio, Vegeta, Trunks, Goku, Frieza, Cell, Bardock, Beerus, Goku. Jeez, how many Gokus are there? We got the Pirate, we've got Mighty Mask, we got Trunks, Goku Black, Old Broly, Majin Vegeta, and Gohan. So really, out of this group, I'm only missing 3 cards. Broly, Rose, and Gohan. If this was like a year or 2 ago, I would have gotten one of these two. And probably would have gotten Rose. The problem with the Rose right now is that it's not better than the EZAs. Or at least it's not much better. Like, it's not noticeably better. Like, you could get the AGL Rose EZA, and he's pretty much just as good. So that really brought down the value on this Rose. No, I'm not Japanese. I'm Chinese, but I grew up in America, so I don't know Chinese. I'm basically just American that looks Chinese. It sounds bad, but that's literally what it is I only speak English. So I'm just used to hearing the Japanese. Like, I know some Japanese, but I'm not Japanese. I'm sure you don't know the German voice, but he's pretty awesome. You know, I've heard some dubs, not German. Some of the dubs that I've heard are really good. Like, the Spanish dub is really good. Like, I'm sure they have it dubbed in like multiple languages. Like, Dragon Ball's all over the world, so that wouldn't surprise me. You know, the Broly is not bad. The movie Broly is not bad. The only problem is he's only for very specific categories, and so that really limits what you can do with them. Gohan, though, I've been wanting for a long time, and I didn't get him when he came out. I still haven't gotten him. We're just gonna go ahead and get him. Let's go. Let's effing go. Alright, let's see what I need to do to level him up. Yeah, because there was a few events that I was doing where he would have been the best unit on the team if I used him for it, but I didn't have him, so I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I have an extra AGL Gohan. We're not going to use him, though. I'm not one of those guys that likes to save Kais. I just use them. Let's see what I need to LRM. I'm pretty sure I don't have the medals, but we'll see how close I can get. So technically I did get a new LR, just didn't summon him. Oh no, not these medals. Let me see if there's any in the Baba shop. I don't want to have to do that event. Bojack event is so annoying. Boo. No, these are not what I need. Damn it. I'm gonna have to do it, aren't I? Shit. Let me see if I can even do it now. I don't even know if I can. Do I need keys for his event? His event's probably not even up. Okay, so the hero extermination plan, I could try to get some from there. I guess let's try that first. It's got to be stage 10. Right? Yeah, stage 10. Let's try a couple... We'll try a couple runs and see what happens. Like, I'll even boost and see what happens. I don't even remember what I need for this. Oh, it has to be all heroes. Why is it all green? Was I using an all green team? You know what? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I could not use blue apparently. So take out Goku. Who can I use then? Every other color except... Like, I have not done this area in forever. We'll take you. Let's see what happens. I don't even remember how this stage goes. Sorry, hope that didn't sound... Oh, no. Like I said, don't worry about it. I'm not that concerned about that stuff. Because, you know, a lot of times people are not going to know at a glance. Like, I think it's just natural to assume some things, and it doesn't really bother me. Oh, okay. Let's go with this. Goku's German voice is pretty unique, and he also voices Thor in the Marvel movies. Nice. Does he use the same voice for Goku and Thor? Because, like, I'm trying to imagine Grandma Goku being the voice of Thor. I really can't see that. Like, the English voice... No, the English voice wouldn't match either. Like, I'm guessing he changes his voice when he's doing Thor, but that'd be kind of funny if he uses the exact same voice. Like, one of my favorite female voice actresses was Megumi Hashibari. She did the voice for Girl-type Ranma and Ranma 1/2. She's done a lot of other iconic voices as well. What's funny though is that you know, one of the voices she's probably most known for is way different from most of the other voices that she does. And that's Rei Ayanami from Evangelion. Like, she's really famous for that voice, but it's funny because that voice is nothing like any of the other voices she does. All the other voices are just like Girl-type Ranma. She plays Lena Inverse in Slayers, and there's a bunch of other characters around that same period where they all have like the same voice, but then Rei Ayanami is like one of her most well-known ones, and that one is like totally different. Wow, that did not give me a Gohan. I wonder if I actually have to do a certain stage to get Gohan. Let's try this again. It sounds exactly the same? That's funny. I can tell it apart when I see the names or hear the language or just by the looks. I couldn't even see who's English or American or German. It'd be really funny to hear Grandma Goku trying to do Thor. I think that'd be funny. Because I think I've heard her do other roles, and the voice is still pretty much the same. So I feel like if she ended up doing Thor, it would still be the same. Which, to me, would be hilarious. For other people, probably wouldn't be. I'm gonna try to see if I can LR Gohan. I don't know if I can, because like these medals are very RNG from what I remember. Which is part of the reason why I hate having to do these stages. Like, I forgot who was the other characters I was working on. There were other characters that also needed like medals from this area. And it's super frustrating. Because you're having to deal with all kinds of RNG to get the medals. We'll see. We will see. 10 mil? My bad. 17. You're a bully. I think the other exciting thing too, like even though we were talking about, you know, the Dokkan Fest exclusive cards getting their EZAs, but like LR is getting their EZAs. When they first started doing that, that opened up so many possibilities. Like the fact that they did Goku Frieza so early was utterly crazy. They're by far one of my favorite cards. And like just knowing the background for the animation, you know, that episode was so hype. The fact that it's almost frame perfect with the anime is so dope. Okay, 4, 4, 4. Enough of those. Okay. I guess we can keep grinding this. Maybe we can get lucky and get all of them. I still need a few more. What sucks is this is only for the TUR form. I don't think we're going to be able to LR. We'll at least try to get him up to TUR. The Trunks voice actor that voices Turk from Scrubs. It's pretty funny, but the best thing is that the voice actor for SpongeBob was also the voice of Vegeta for a couple episodes. For SpongeBob? That's surprising. I would have never have thought that would happen. By far, one of the coolest things was when they did copy Vegeta in Dragon Ball Super. They got the old voice actor for Vegeta from one of the older anime companies that used to do Dragon Ball. I think it was Ocean Dubs. Like, I don't remember watching it back then, so it didn't strike a chord with me. But I thought the story was really cool that they brought him back to voice the copy version. In a way, I felt like they could have done something similar with Goku Black, but maybe it was because it was too long, like too many episodes to have to do that. Because Copy Vegeta was only like, you know, a few episodes, so that wasn't a big deal. The Goku Black arc was the super long arc, so that could be why they didn't decide to go that route. But it would have been really cool if they did, so that's a shame. They should reduce some super animations in the future. I don't think they need to do all of them. Like for the old cards, it'd be cool, but I don't think that's really that necessary. Some of them did need it though. Like the LR Gohan definitely needed the change. Majin Vegeta's was good. I don't think it was necessarily needed, but it was, you know, it was cool for them to do. I don't think all of them need to be changed, but just have to wait and see what they decide to do in the future. Okay, if I get lucky here, maybe I'll get all the medals I need. The fans hated it, but for SpongeBob, it's just perfect. You wouldn't believe that if you hear his voice. Unfortunately, they changed Goku's voice for Super, but he always voices them in the movies. I think, well, like I said, for English voices, I don't really care. It's fine, but it's not that big a deal to me. The Japanese voices were more iconic to me. That's why I was really sad when I heard about Bulma's voice actress passing away. Because Bulma's like one of my favorite characters, so hearing that she passed away was pretty sad. Okay, I think we got a lot of the medals. The new voice actress they got to replace her does a pretty good job, but you know, at the same time, they didn't have to do much because by that time, Bulma wasn't really in the series very much. I think she shows up maybe a couple more times after she passed away, so it wasn't as big a deal. But if they continue, I guess we'll see. Hey, let's go. Alright, so how many do I need for this? This is probably going to be a ton of them. Oh, it's not. It's the other medals. Unfortunately, that's going to take a much longer to fucking do. I'm not going to do this right now. Okay, at least I know what I need to do to finish them up. It shouldn't be too hard. But anyhow, so we got LR Gohan. We're going to be working on that. We got third form Frieza, which I'm eventually going to be working on. I think that's going to be it. Let me see who I can raid. I think I'm gonna raid an ASM artist that I like to follow. I'm probably gonna be in her channel too, because she's one of my favorite ASMR artists, Kaze and Cosplay. But I thank everybody for joining me. Our summons were so-so, but hopefully y'all's are better. We'll see what happens with part 3, and I'll see y'all next time. Let's see. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, rated now. See y'all later.